we really want to focus a little bit on the relevance of communities for future success using AI. So we've entitled this talk "Collective Intelligence for Communities," and as Lloyd indicated, with the founding of the Democratizing Entrepreneurship community, we really believe that entrepreneurship is key to economic development through digitization. And hopefully this presentation will give you a bit more clarity on what that means and why we're doing what we're doing. So in democratizing entrepreneurship in Africa, we see ourselves as purposepreneurs. So if you can resonate with the notion of being a purposepreneur, join us. And our massive transformative purpose is at the core of this, which is democratizing entrepreneurship in Africa. Our approach is supportive and highly collaborative. And I truly believe that sharing everything as we learn in the community continuously is the secret sauce here. But I just want to clarify a little bit what we mean by democratizing. So firstly, it means simplifying. Often when entrepreneurs start the journey, some think they have to do an MBA. Others have no clue where to start. Others just follow their gut and do it by the seat of their pants, and often that actually works best. So because it's driven out of passion and purpose. So simplifying is the first part of democratizing, and then ease of access to the fundamentals. So what are the fundamental things that you need to have at your fingertips when you hit a challenge? And they're different depending on the challenge that you have, but ease of access is the other part of what we mean by democratizing. So in joining us in this purpose, you can come on a journey to digitization. You can join a community of practice, and in that community of practice, another thing that we practice is that each of us reaches one and teaches one. So we all support each other is part of the story, and we see it as kind of a 6-step process, if you like. So the first step is that we learn together. Sorry, I'm just admitting somebody here, and we really collaborate and back one another as we're learning through a collaborative process to build this community of trust. So we are all here to support each other to build trust and to get support when you get stuck or when you hit a wall or when a challenge emerges. And as we build that trust, we share tacit knowledge and experience. So, every day your challenges can be different, and you can reach out to somebody in this community to get support and to learn from them as to how they overcame the challenge that you're seeing on a particular day. And by doing that, we build a shared collection of practices, and and it's not about the the practice leaders or the experienced entrepreneurs only. It's really about, as any entrepreneur hit a challenge, you can share what you've learned and how that you got over that challenge. And then through doing that, we establish collective intelligence and we increase the success of all of us. So it's about all of us sharing those practices, those learnings, and building success together, so that ultimately we achieve enhance economic development and achieve financial inclusion. So you can come into this community as an entrepreneur. You can come in as an enabler. So anybody that is active in enabling the other entrepreneurs, we see as an enabler, and we will help you to build, to digitize your business, digitize your practices and your offering. And many of you have seen how we've done that in previous weeks, and create the skills development content as an enabler that helps all of us to learn and keep growing and keep learning. And we need community champions to develop that further. So we're trying to attract purposepreneurs where each one teaches one and reaches one. So how do we do that? What does this journey look like? So it starts with engagement, participating in communities of interest. So you engage with us and you get involved in the community. Through that digitization process that you've seen, we create data points, and the engagement creates the data which feeds the machine. So today we're going to, Luciana is going to take us through how machine learning is being applied here. So you'll see more about what this actually means, but you need to help us to create the data points that feeds the machine and that the algorithms are applied to. And this then increases the recommendations for appropriate content. So it's kind of the Spotify for learning. I think I've heard Luciana say that a number of times. And the more participation and engagement there is, the more the quality of the recommendations will increase and the strength of the recommendations. So the validity and applicability to the problem that you're trying to solve increases as well with participation and engagement. And we capture and share those learnings, and we share with the people, but we also share it with the machine, and the machine keeps learning and makes better and better recommendations and gives you better and better support as this process unfolds. But we can't do it, the machine can't do it without the community. So, the people side is just as important. In fact, it's more important. And what we really are driving is to make sure that we do this with empathy, we do this with ethics, we make sure that the human aspect of this is enhanced as this progresses, because we don't want the machines to control us ultimately. And then, of course, we can help you monetize your offering, your contribution, and we're using community business models to do that. So in summary, each individual comes along, joins the platform, we build a community, and we commercialize, and we create a continuous feedback loop that uses AI for community success.